Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, Pat and Jen. We've got a few more questions from you this week. Thanks very much for your support and asking the questions. We've had quite a few come in this week, and also we've had a few more subscribers, Jen, haven't we? I think, yeah. So we've had some good feedback. So thanks again for your comments, and as long as you keep asking us questions, we'll keep coming back to you. So for the first comment, we're going to go to GTR Gaming, RX Gaming, yeah. Anyway, schools and academies. What do we think about schools and academies? Well, this is an old subject on its own, because it is quite a big one. But as far as I'm concerned, it's all about cutting ties with the council and privatising, and there's a lot of pros and cons for having academies. There is a lot of room for improvement, but where the education system is, in my opinion, it's all about money and how much the big bosses are paying themselves. I think long gone are the days of education. Back when we was kids, I mean, I know you'd ask for this, but back when we was kids, it was like community schools, and so, in my opinion, the schooling how it was is better than academies. That's just my opinion. Jen, do you want to do one from the next one? LGBT?
No, what you should say is that they need to put more in schools. They need to put more funding in school. Do you realize that most of these schools have got ETA system going from way back, and sometimes the school they have to shut the school down because of the eating system is old fashioned, and they don't want to spend money to upgrade. They don't want to spend money, and it's just diabolical the way they spend money, right? And they need to support the school and give fund to carry the school, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, let's move on to the next question, because you have answered that one.
So, Ryan Khan, again, we answered a question from you last week. Thanks again for another one, and this is on LGBT. So you asked, I think you asked what we thought of it. So I support the rights of all genders. Basically, every human is equal, regardless of what sexual orientation they want to, be in. So I think it's good that you're all learning that in schools, which I am aware that you are now, because I've got grandchildren in school that I'm learning it at the moment, and it is a good thing. No one should be segregated out, regardless of their gender. I don't know what you want to have your input on that, Jen.
I think to each their own, as a man, if you want to date the same sex, that is your business. If a woman want to date the same sex, that's her business. It's none of our business, right? We all have choices, and we all have preference in it. So who are we to say that two men can't be together? It's not our business. If that's what they like, that is their preference. So let them get on with it. It's not our business, and it's nobody's business. So whoever criticizing, and they should mind their own damn business. Let's get on with it. That answer it. Mind your own business and leave people business alone.
Yeah,
if they want to date the same sex, so be it. If sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture. Sometimes you're in a relationship and that person they don't treat you right, and you find comfort with someone else. Even that you have to think about. You find comfort with someone else that make you happy. So that is it. I mean, if a lady find comfort with another lady, that's her business. My preference is a man. right? Your preference is a man, right?
Yeah.
So if whoever want to date the same sex, that's their business. Leave people business alone and mind your one. Move on to the next question.
Okay. As for the LGBT, having a month dedicated to it, I think you said. I just think there's an agenda there because it is being pushed in schools. It is being pushed out there now because of the way they're trying to change the way people think. So I do think there was a big thing on it because of that. It means no less that war veterans and soldiers have been forgotten about. They'll never be forgotten. So, you know, it's just, I think, in my opinion, it's just that we need to change and move with the times, and that's all that's about for me.
I think it's, you know, I saw on Facebook where a soldier was on the street begging. I mean, if you're good enough to go and fight for this country, you should be good enough. They should see to it that you well provided for after the war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why should a soldier go and fight and then they come back here and they have to be in social security begging on the street begging? That's not fair.
No.
They go and fighting. They was good enough to fight,
Yeah.
but they're not good enough to what I think. As a soldier, when you get back, when your service over and you get back, everything should be provided for you. You should come back to a nice house or a flat if you're a single man, and money should be in the bank for your living. You shouldn't have to go into social security begging, and they want you to provide them with this and that and this and that. I think it's sickening and heart-wrenching
Well,
to watch.
yeah, it is. They want you to fight for the country.
Yeah.
But there's nothing after.
But after
they've
the war,
literally
nothing.
finished with you, there's nothing.
They don't
left.
know you after the war.
No.
Planker, bloody plankers. Move on to the next question.
Okay. We had a question on mental health from
Yeah,
a friend of yours.
yeah, mental health from a friend, Corey. What do you think about mental health? You know what?
Again, I think there's been a big agenda on mental health, and I think behind that, I mean, it's like a rabbit hole to me, because they are now saying kids have got mental health problems as young as in primary schools, that they're watching them, and I do think there's too much antipsychotic drugs out there, and they are pushing them on kids and young
and they're making
adults,
them worse.
and they are making them worse. That's my take on it. Mental health is a big issue. I've got nothing that I can say.
Mental health is another thing that the government really need to, they really need to put more into that, because especially people with disability. Do you know that if you have got disability, they gave you money like every 4 weeks. When you get that money, right, you have to pay it back towards your care. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's sickening.
Yeah.
You don't have enough to live on. As they gave you with one, and then they take it back with the other. I think it's sickening. I think the government should pay more attention to people with disability and mental health problem. They should try and improve that, because that definitely need looking after. All right. What about the people who look after people with mental health problem and people with disability? They don't get paid enough, and it's hard work, really hard.
It is.
So we think that the government should put more into mental health and disability, and carers who look after those people should be well rewarded. I mean, fancy doing all that every day, and no one to come and say, you know what, you are doing a good job. It's not good. It's not good.
No.
Sometimes you have sleepless nights, It's not good. It's not good. The carer should be well looked after. And the government, if you are watching This Is Jenny, and I'm not frightened to say it, put more money in the air. Right. Done.
So, is there anything else we need to cover? Do you want to speak about anything else?
Well,
You did bring a couple of subjects.
yeah, I did
up.
bring why do men only after one night stand? But why do you think men only after one night stand?
They don't want to settle.
They don't want to commit. They don't want to commit. Not all men though. They don't want to commit. They want the cake and eat it.
It's just fun. They just want some fun.
Yeah, they want the cake and eat it.
And there's a lot of women
they
that
can eat a
do
fairy
that as
cake
well.
instead, you know.
Yeah.
They don't want to commit because they don't want to pay bills. You see, they want to go from Jane, Mary, and Jane and Mary.
Yeah.
They don't want to commit to anything, so they just move along and do a one night something, you know.
But there's a lot of women just the same, ain't there?
Oh,
you know,
yes.
It's equal.
Yeah, you have ladies who don't want to commit to a relationship either. They just want to go from one person to another. But all that is just risky, innit?
There's too many people about now when you go out either.
I know.
For everybody's just looking around all the time. All the time. They're just looking around and.
Too risky to do that, especially in this time where you have so many things going around, you know.
Yeah.
You can't afford to just go and sleep with anyone. You know, ladies, you have to be careful, and gentlemen, you have to be careful as well. And if you can't be careful, put a knot on it, tie it, girt it like a donkey, but be careful. Know what I'm saying? This is Jenny, and I don't mince my word.
Oh dear.
So there you are. We have tried to answer all these questions, and just do the same next week. Just throw some questions.
Yeah, get back to us next week.
We'll try and answer it the best way we possibly can.
Yeah, we'll answer some more questions, or we can do something else. Just throw something at us if you want us to do something else. We ain't gonna be slapping the lads though, aren't we, with fish or anything?
No, we ain't gonna slap them with fish. No. No. I wouldn't even go there because number one, I don't eat fish. So I ain't gonna. Someone said that we should slap Rommel with fish and the fish gut or something.
No.
Throw it on Jay with whatever.
That's
They will kill us. You can't do that. They'll skin us alive.
Anyway, we're going to wind this up now. So thanks for listening again, and thanks for all your questions. So
and thanks for the
see you
support.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ciao
we
for
really
now.
appreciate it.